Ben 10 Galactic Racing. A Mario Kart style game with Ben 10 characters. The game isn't fun. Allow me to elaborate. I'll cover the good parts and then the bad parts. Hi, my name's CinnaBunny and this is Ben 10 Galactic Racing. This game is on a few consoles, but this is the Xbox 360 version. Ben 10 Galactic Racing is a Mario Kart style racer. By that, I mean it's a party racing game where you can use power-ups to mess with other players. The power-ups are Ben 10 themed, like a speed boost that spawns a tornado based on Accelerate, and a few other power-ups based on Ben 10 aliens. This game features a bunch of Ben 10 characters as a playable roster, like Ben, Kevin 11, and some of Ben's Omnitrix forms. I believe this is of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, given the ultimate forms of a few characters. The characters look pretty good. I don't know much about Ben 10 past the original cartoons, but these look pretty good for a 3D adaptation. I will admit too that this game has some stunning visuals. Each race gives a preview of the track, giving a small taste of where you'll be racing. At the start of a race, these fine gentlemen, Octagon and Rhomboid, give their colourful commentary of what the race consists of, and some of their own experiences. It's quite charming.
Where the water's just a flowing in them slidey boosts that rock back and forth and back and forth. Fine. If and that's the way y'all feels about my narrative type skills, Octagon, you just go and do it yourself next time.
They also announce throughout a race. Quite nice. In the race, there's a light kart and a heavy kart for each racer. The karts do look good. Each racer has different stats, but really, only acceleration and speed matter. These two stats right here. In-game, you can drift, which if held down long enough, gives a drift boost. The longer the drift, the better the boost. There's a meter down the bottom. The right side is charged by drifting. The left side is charged by performing in-air stunts. The right side is the defensive meter. The left side is the offensive meter. Pressing B activates the defensive mode. This blocks an attack of an enemy racer and also damages any racers you bump into. Pressing X activates the offensive mode. This is a single-use wave attack that can wipe out a few racers if timed correctly. Very cool stuff they are. A majority of the time, the offensive attack can be used once to twice per match. The defensive mode can be used twice to 3 times a match, give or take. Now we'll move on to the bad parts. I mentioned at the start of the video that this game isn't fun. I will elaborate. When it comes to the karts, the only stats that matter are acceleration and top speed. The handling stat does not exist. I say this because every kart feels like the wheels are coated in oil. Turning is very stiff. The drifting really sucks too. You can drift around tight and wide corners, but it's very hard to master. Also, kinda doesn't work half the time. The drifting is slippery and weightless. For most turns you have to almost immediately take the drift wide, or else you will instantly ram into a wall or fly off the track. The tracks also don't feel designed for the drift, if that makes sense. It's a very hard mechanic to master, compared to Mario Kart, where the tracks are designed to flow smoothly, play very well, and every stat plays a part. Here, it just doesn't feel right. Watching me play, it just looks like I'm bad at the game, but actually playing the game, it feels like you're in a constant battle with the game. The karts are slippery, and the game just doesn't feel fun. I can say it took me around an hour of playtime to partially adjust to the slippery controls of the game. By then, I managed to place 3rd in the Beginner's Grand Prix, but after that, I didn't really want to play anymore. It felt good to finally have a taste of victory after fighting the game for multiple races, but I didn't really want to play much after that. I would like to mention too that the base difficulty of the AI is easy. The easy AI is relentless. I would hate to say the other difficulties. I also found out in the extras menu that there is an option for a promotional code. To my knowledge, there is one code. Putting in these 4 icons will give the Accelerate kart. This is a slick looking kart that any racer can use actually. Given the name, it's got some good acceleration. It's a decent kart, but it still controls fairly bad like the others. I can't say I like putting a game down, given this game is really charming and looks very good, but unfortunately you have to fight frustration to have fun. I feel if I played this game for a few more hours, I would enjoy it more with having a greater grasp on the gameplay and the kart physics, but I don't want to pretend like I'm having fun for the sake of trying to enjoy the game. It's a brilliant game, just poorly made. I'm sorry if you enjoy this game and happened upon this video. I like this game, but I also don't, if that makes sense. If you enjoyed the video, check out my other stuff. I'm usually not this negative and do check out some pretty cool and fun games. For now though, I've been CinnaBunny, and I'll catch you later, mate.